Hey everyone, welcome back. I want to talk to you today about something that touches every single one of us. Something deep, something powerful, and something absolutely universal. We're going to talk about love. Now you might be thinking, what does love have to do with religion? Well, actually, it has everything to do with it. We live in a world that often highlights the differences between big world religions like Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam. We see the different ways people pray, the different sacred texts, the different histories, and sometimes those differences can feel big, right? They can feel like walls. But what if I told you that beneath all those beautiful, unique ways of believing and worshiping, there is a single radiant truth that connects them all? A truth that acts like the core of a giant, glowing diamond? That truth, my friends, is love. Think about it for a moment. Doesn't that just feel good? It feels hopeful, it feels peaceful, it feels like the very thing our world needs more of. So let's dive in, let's peel back the layers, and see how this incredible universal power of love shines in these three great spiritual traditions. Let's start with Christianity. If you ask a Christian what the most important teaching is, the answer is always going to revolve around love. It's absolutely central. Jesus Christ himself gave two commandments that sum up the whole faith. He said, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind." That's the first part, a deep, total, passionate love for the divine, for God. It's about devotion, connection, and knowing you are completely and utterly loved by the Creator. But he didn't stop there. The second commandment is just as powerful, just as essential. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. Now stop and really let that sink in. Love your neighbor as yourself. Who is your neighbor? Is it just the person who lives next door? The Christian teaching is a massive, beautiful no. Your neighbor is everyone. The person who looks different, the person who believes differently, even the person who has been unkind to you. Jesus went as far as to say, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. This isn't easy stuff, right? This is a radical, life-changing call to action. Christian love, often called agape, isn't just a warm, fuzzy feeling. It's an action. It's patient, it's kind, it forgives, it protects, it trusts, it hopes, it perseveres. It is a constant, self-giving, no strings attached commitment to the well-being of others. The core belief is that God is love. So when a Christian acts with genuine, pure love toward another person, they are literally reflecting the divine in the world. They are living out their faith in the most real, powerful way possible. It's a message of hope, forgiveness, and unconditional acceptance. It is the golden thread that runs through the entire fabric of the Christian life. Now let's turn our hearts to the beautiful faith of Islam. Right from the start, a Muslim begins their day, their prayers, and almost every action with a phrase that perfectly captures the essence of their faith. Bismillah-ir-Rahman-ir-Rahim. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Notice those two powerful words, gracious and merciful. They are direct, powerful expressions of God's boundless love, Rahma and Wudud, for all of creation. In Islam, love begins with a deep, reverent love for Allah, God. It is the source of all life, all goodness, and all beauty. But just like in Christianity, this love for God is immediately connected to how you treat every person around you. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught something incredibly simple yet profound. He said, "None of you truly believes until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself." Sound familiar? It's that same powerful golden rule, expressed with incredible clarity. It's a call to universal empathy. It means looking at your own hopes, your own fears, your own desire for happiness, and then wanting exactly those good things for every single person you meet, no matter who they are or where they come from. Islam teaches us to express this love through action. It's not passive. It's about charity, zakat and sadaqah, which isn't just a tax, but a way to actively share God's blessings and ensure no one is forgotten. It's about kindness, justice, and forgiveness. When a Muslim practices genuine compassion and mercy toward others, they are reflecting the very qualities of God in the world. The love between people, in families, communities, and the wider world, is seen as a sign of God's presence. The Quran describes marriage as a relationship where God has put between you affection and mercy. Love is a divine gift meant to bring tranquility and harmony to human life. It's about building a community based on respect, generosity, and an unwavering commitment to treating others with the same dignity and care you would want for yourself. Finally, let's travel to the path of the Buddha. While the language might be different, the message is the same. The Buddhist path is built upon two magnificent pillars that are the very heart of love, metta and karuna. Metta is often translated as loving kindness. It is an active, unlimited, and unconditional goodwill toward all living things. It's the wish that all beings, including yourself, your loved ones, strangers, and even those you struggle with, may be well, happy, and free from suffering. It is a radiant, purifying warmth that you cultivate in your heart and beam out to the entire universe. Karuna is compassion. This is not just feeling sad when someone suffers. Karuna is the deep, active wish and the committed effort to alleviate the suffering of others. It's the energy that moves you to stop and help, to offer comfort, to speak a kind word, or to take action to make the world a better, kinder place. The Buddha's teachings encourage a practice called the Four Immeasurables, or Four Divine Abodes. These are metta, loving kindness; karuna, compassion; mudita, appreciative joy, finding happiness in the happiness of others; and upekkha, equanimity, an even-minded acceptance that allows love to flow equally to everyone. Notice how these qualities are deliberately cultivated. They aren't accidental feelings. They are a practice. Buddhists learn to meditate on loving kindness, consciously expanding their circle of care and wishing happiness for every being, dissolving the walls we build between us and them. The realization in Buddhism is that we are all interconnected. The suffering of one is the suffering of all. The joy of one is the joy of all. When you act with genuine metta and karuna, you are stepping onto the path of enlightenment, and you are healing the world around you. This boundless, inclusive, all-encompassing love is the ultimate act of liberation. Did you hear that? I hope you did. I hope you felt it in your own heart. We've looked at three vastly different traditions, born in different parts of the world, with different names for the divine and different rituals. Yet when we drill down to the very core, what do we find? Love. Unconditional, powerful, revolutionary love. In Christianity, it's the radical call to agape, loving God and loving your neighbor as yourself, even your enemy. In Islam, it's the core of God's nature, Rahma and Wudud, and the command to love for your brother what you love for yourself. In Buddhism, it's the boundless practice of metta and karuna, loving kindness and compassion for all beings. The language changes, but the melody is the same. We are called to connect. We are meant to care. We are asked to rise above our small, separate fears and embrace the whole world with a generous, open heart. This is the great secret, the beautiful, unifying truth that all great faiths whisper to humanity. The path to peace, both inner and outer, isn't about agreeing on every single theological point. It's about agreeing on this one simple, magnificent truth. Love is the ultimate reality. You don't need a cathedral, a mosque, or a temple to practice this. You have everything you need right here, right now in your own heart. You can choose to be patient. You can choose to forgive. You can choose to see the beautiful, shared humanity in the face of every person you meet. This isn't just religious instruction. This is a manual for a richer, more peaceful, more joyful life. This is the key to unlocking the best version of yourself. So this week, let's all try to live by this universal creed. Let's not let the small differences divide us. Let's remember the radiant, shared light of love that shines in all traditions. Let it inspire you. Let it motivate you. Let it make you the force of good the world so desperately needs. Go out there and be love. Go be light. Your journey is beautiful, and you are not alone. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time. Go make some magic happen.